Assalamu alaikum. This podcast titled Mobile Learning comes to you through HBMSU Broadcasting Station under the title of Mobile Learning. Mobile learning is being vodcasted through the contemporary issues in e-learning. This vodcast is done by Hanadi Fatayerji and supervised by Dr. Wanjira Kinuthia. Let's get started. The essential question of this podcast is, what is mobile learning? Mobile learning is learning, which is learning using any mobile device, such as laptop, iPod, mobile phone, or even tablets. It allows the learner accessibility to educational resources at their own convenient time, pace, and place. Another question would be, why mobile learning? The answer is, according to a survey done in the United States of America by Columbia University in 2011, the statistics revealed that 91% of US adults own a cell phone. 71% of top learning organizations are adopting some form of learning. 80% of people will be using mobile devices to access the internet by 2015, and 70% of students report an increase in motivation to learn using mobile learning. All of these gives us an indication that mobile learning is becoming more and more adhering with learners' needs and the educational institute's goals. To characterize mobile learning with some essential characteristics, we have here a chart that tells us about how efficient is mobile learning. The first efficiency that mobile learning gives you is that it is authentic, which means it can create a real life environment, a real learning environment for the learner to engage in and do activities and assess learning exactly like a real life environment. Second is that it is accessible as long as there is an internet connection. And by that, we know that it is a cloud education. It is blending in the sense that it involves the learner in synchronous and asynchronous learning. A statistical analysis conducted in 2013 among 8 Latin countries reveals that there is an increase in demand on the use of mobile learning. The green part shows the growth of mobile learning in these countries. Let's take Guatemala, for example, which is ranking first amongst countries that are using mobile learning. Its percentage growth increased from 25 to 40%. One of the advantages of mobile learning is that it can replace their bulky, heavyweight books with ebooks. Ebooks versus textbooks. Ebooks wins. As for me, as a physics teacher, mobile learning have helped me a lot. With some applications, I'm now able to connect with my students at home, where they can attend my classes recorded. Edu Creation would be a whiteboard tool that I use in order to record my lessons. When my lessons are recorded, they are recorded on a whiteboard type of application. My students can then access this lesson at their home in their own time and whenever they need to. Simulations and virtual labs also have helped me a lot in teaching physics. A simulation can play the role of a lab, but with virtual dimensions. The learner can manipulate parameters and change variables so that the concept becomes clearer. Mobile learning, with mobile learning, things become more fun and easier to understand. Thank you for your attentiveness.